Welcome to K-Duck's Web Radio. This is Richland Radio News.
You are listening to K-Duck's Web Radio, broadcast live from Richland College in Dallas, Texas. We are the voice of Richland College.
Good afternoon, Richland. Good afternoon, Dallas. It's a partly sunny day, March 30th, 2015.
This is Lydia Neguse.
And this is Joseph Valdez.
Serving you the hottest news of the hour. And now, the headlines.
In national news, law enforcement officials say shooting this morning at NSA headquarters in Maryland leaves one person dead.
In international news, French authorities now say the co-pilot is suspected of causing the fatal crash of that Germanwings airplane.
In campus news, test books are about to get cheaper for Dallas County Community College students.
In sports, the Richland Thunderducks brought home the gold at the National Junior College Athletic Association annual tournament.
And photographer George Steinman speaks at Richland for his work for the National Geographic magazine.
We begin with national news. Law enforcement official says a shooting this morning at NSA headquarters in Maryland leaves one person dead. The Washington Post reports NSA police shot at two men allegedly dressed as women in a SUV trying to ram a gate at the Fort Meade military installation. One suspect was killed and at least one person was injured. An emergency worker was loaded into an ambulance. An FBI spokeswoman says there's no reason to suspect this was a terrorist attack.
French authorities now say the co-pilot is suspected of causing the fatal crash of the Germanwings airplane. French prosecutors say co-pilot Andreas Lubitz intentionally crashed Germanwings Flight 4 U-9525. Marseille prosecutor Bryce Robin says the black box recordings suggest Lubitz allegedly took control of the plane before crashing last Tuesday in the French Alps. All 150 on board were killed. Robin says, in his words, nothing at this stage suggests a terrorist attack.
Great news, classmates. Textbooks are about to get cheaper for Dallas County Community College students. Richland's Jonathan Lee reports.
Dallas Morning News reports the Dallas County Community College District plans to cut textbook prices by 11 to 14%. In the next 2 weeks, the DCCCD will sign a new contract with college textbook company Follett, getting rid of commissions on textbook sales. Chancellor Joe May says this contract will save students about $500 to $700 and is the first of many actions that will support student success. For Richland Radio News, I'm Jonathan Lee.
Let's go to sports. The Richland Thunderducks brought home the gold at the National Junior College Athletic Association annual tournament. Here's Patrick Henderson with sports.
The Richland Thunderducks beat several of the best teams in the nation on March 14th, earning their third trophy from the National Junior College Athletic Association. Thunderducks head coach John Havens led the team to victory over the Rock Valley Eagles in the final game of the NJCAA tournament. Havens tells the Richland Chronicle he and the coaching staff are already recruiting students for next season. For Richland Radio News, I'm Patrick Hendrickson.
That's great news, Patrick. And finally, photographer George Steinman speaks at Richland about his work for National Geographic magazine. Richland hosted a presentation by famed National Geographic photographer George Steinman. Steinman shared his experiences working for National Geographic and what led him to a photography career. Steinman tells the Richland Chronicle, when there is nothing to photograph, that's what you photograph. Steinman is the first Westerner to fly over Iran post-revolution and one of only 4 photographers in the world to travel the Rub al-Khali in the Arabian desert.
Let's recap today's hottest news.
In national news, law enforcement official says a shooting this morning at NSA headquarters in Maryland leaves one person dead.
French authorities now say the co-pilot is suspected of causing the fatal crash of that Germanwings airplane.
Cheaper textbooks are on the way for Dallas County Community College students.
And the Richland Thunderducks brought home the gold at the National Junior College Athletic Association annual tournament.
And photographer George Steinman speaks at Richland about his work for National Geographic magazine. This has been Lydia Neguse
and Joseph Valdez.
Thanks for listening to Richland Radio News.